So recently, Wuthering Waves has had some really exciting events going on, including a new partnership. Now, if you've been on this channel for quite a while, then you'll know that I like to look into the marketing of Wuthering Waves and the overall advertisement they do across the globe, whether that's in China, in Japan, or even over here in the UK or the US. It's just very interesting overall to see how Wuthering Waves markets their game, especially considering that Gacha Games' last game, Punishing Grey Raven, wasn't marketed super well, causing it not really to take off. But in this video, as I said, we're going to be going over some events that are going on with Wuthering Waves that could actually help the game out and also help a lot of people looking to stream or create content on the game, as well as some other events which I think will definitely benefit players and also just benefit the overall player base overall. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to GamerSubs and use my code KAZA, where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs, which I definitely recommend you guys go check out, and that will be down in the link in the description below. But let's get back into the video. So recently, Wuthering Waves actually put out this tweet saying we are approaching the start of Wuthering Waves' first Twitch Drops event. Watch Wuthering Waves related streams to win amazing rewards, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, Twitch Drops are a massive thing for any game. We've seen it with Zenless Zone Zero recently, which there was a little bit of controversy with that, which I will go into later in this video. But whenever Wuthering Waves first came out, a lot of people were expecting that we're going to get Twitch Drops for it, which we actually didn't. As you can see here in the tweet, they say it's their first set of Twitch Drops, which means that they haven't actually done it before. And it's kind of surprising seeing as this was a new game, and a lot of Gacha Games tend to utilize Twitch Drops a lot. Obviously, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, all of these games utilize Twitch Drops, and it really helps out their viewership over on Twitch. Now, they actually include some of the rewards you can get down here below. It says you can get Shell Credits, Asteroid, Medium Resonance Potion, Advanced Energy Core, and also Advanced Energy Bags, which again is absolutely amazing, and all you need to do is just watch a Wuthering Waves streamer between the times of the 17th of August to the 14th of September. So you can actually go and, claim these drops now, watch your favorite streamer that's playing Wuthering Waves, and the drops should be on. Now, if you want to do this, you can actually go to the website, which is linked in the tweet, and pretty much you can go and connect your account, which says here, you click to log into your Gacha Games account, and then you click to log into your Twitch account, and then it links them up. Now, this is a little bit of a, sophisticated way to do this. Usually with a lot of Twitch drops, you can do it straight on the Twitch app, which is usually better. But again, there's a lot of people that really want this asteroid and really want this reward, so it doesn't really matter either way. But it does actually provide a higher barrier of entry to actually, log in and collect these rewards. And it goes into telling you, how you get the rewards, what you do. And literally all you need to do is just watch the stream, and you should get a notification on your Twitch saying that, you can actually claim the reward. And then you literally get it on your account. It's really simple. And as I said, we've had it with a ton of games in the past. Now, I do think that it's a little bit late that we've actually got this. I definitely think that Wuthering Waves would have benefited from having Twitch drops on the first release, which again would have been amazing, but it seems like Gacha Games just couldn't get that deal in time. Obviously, with a lot of Twitch drops, it's not just something that you can set up just like as one person. You actually have to go to Twitch, ask them if you can have Twitch drops, tell them what kind of stuff you want. Then they have to implement it, actually do, the whole coding stuff for it, and, putting it onto the actual website. And then it's the whole announcement thing, and then, getting people to use it. Again, it's a long process and it takes a while. Now, obviously, MiHoYo seems like they have that down because they literally had Twitch drops almost instantly whenever Zenless Zone Zero came out. But as I said in my last video, there has been a big problem with bots with Zenless Zone Zero, and there's been a lot of people literally just botting their streams in order to get a lot of these rewards, because a lot of these Twitch drops, they often, put out an incentive for creators to put these drops out, as they'll have some kind of like contest where they have like a leaderboard where some creators will get more money and more rewards the more they stream. And again, I don't know if that's the case with Wuthering Waves. So far, all we know is we get Twitch drops. But if you're a creator that's streaming Wuthering Waves, then I definitely recommend advertising that you do have Twitch drops on, because it does provide a massive boost for a lot of creators, which is just great overall. Obviously, Twitch boosts are great for the game, as a lot of people go over to Twitch to actually watch these drops, which boosts a lot of streamers, which gets Wuthering Waves more known and on the featured pages so that more people can see it and, see what's happening with the game. But also, it's great for creators too, as they get a higher viewership, obviously, because, people want to watch for those drops. Whether they're actually interacting in chat or not, they might not be, but again, you still got that boosted viewership. And also, you may have a few people that, don't really watch any creators. They come over to your stream, and then they just become a full-time watcher because they enjoyed your stream just from getting those drops. Now, if we go over to the Twitch category for Wuthering Waves, we can see that it's already having quite a big impact on the category. Usually at this time, which is, it's about 11 o'clock for me right now, Usually at this time for me, there's about like 900 viewers, about that, but now we're at 1.9 thousand, which is actually pretty decent for a game. Now, obviously Zenless Zone Zero and stuff is higher because these are Hoyoverse games, but for a game that doesn't have this big like internet presence behind it, I think this is very, very good. And we can also see that a lot of these streams aren't botted. You can see all of these are at 100 or more percent. They're all green. If you see a thumbnail here that has red on it, it usually means that they're botting and that they have some kind of bots on their account. But again, it seems like every single stream here has green on it, which is great to see. And it means that, you know, most likely no one is botting here, and that even Kuro Games isn't doing botting, because MiHoYo does like to bot a lot of their creators sometimes just to boost them up on the platform, which again, you can decide for yourself whether that's good or not. You know, it could be good for boosting up a creator that is popular at the time, but also it does kind of ruin the chances for some smaller creators. So again, it's great to see that there isn't any kind of bias here, and that there's a lot of, you know, smaller creators doing very good, especially at this time. And Twitch drops have definitely helped that, and it will definitely help to improve Wuthering Waves' popularity overall. Now, they've also got some new events too, such as a returnee event, meaning that you have to reach Union level 8 and haven't logged in for at least 30 consecutive days, and pretty much you get a ton of rewards for coming back to the game, which is what Genshin Impact and I don't know if Honkai Star has it yet, but I know Genshin Impact has it. But if you go away for a certain amount of time, you get rewards that entice you to stay and, you know, keep logging in every single day. So that's super good as well for keeping a lot of players. I definitely think these two events are super good and super beneficial for the game, not just for the game itself, but also for the creators that are, you know, making content on it. As I said, with the Twitch drops, it definitely helps out. And finally, they also have another event, which is a fan creation event, which is very good for a lot of artists in the community. Now, obviously, they've touched on the Twitch drops with a lot of the live streamers and a lot of the, you know, YouTubers and stuff like that. Now, they've actually got one for the artists who, you know, may not want to Twitch stream or may not want to do YouTube videos and just want to create art, whether that's on Twitter or whatever site they use. And they can actually get rewards and even like an iPhone in return for it, as well as like a ton of cash as well. You know, we got 800 USD as well as 6,000 asteroid. Again, that's super, super nice. I definitely think a lot of artists will be interacting with this. I've seen a lot of Wuthering Waves art on Twitter recently. And yeah, it's just super nice to see that, you know, they're trying to involve all of the communities in Wuthering Waves and not just, you know, targeting the streamers, which streamers probably will provide more of a benefit for Wuthering Waves just because they provide more money, they provide more exposure for the game because it's actually them playing the game. But I think artists are just as important, as it keeps the community kind of alive, and especially for, you know, prolonging the game and keeping it going for as long as possible. I think the artists definitely help with that, and also the event that, you know, helps people come back to the game after a while. I think that's also good. And they also actually just announced the winners for the last event, which is super nice to see. And yeah, it's just overall a great thing. There's a lot of events going on, and it's very positive for Wuthering Waves and how they market and advertise themselves, especially compared to a lot of the stuff that happened with Punishing Grey Raven. And with the release of zhezhi and stuff as well, that has been a pretty decent release, I'd say. I think a lot of people have warmed up to her character, which again is super nice. And as I said, I think it's been a pretty successful update. I mean, I don't think it's been their biggest update by far. I think Yinlin and Changli were definitely bigger updates. But for a banner which a lot of people were expecting to do not so good, I think it's actually done pretty decently, and that Wuthering Waves have now kind of found their footing in the gacha space, which is just great to see. And again, all of these events with the Twitch drops, with the returning stuff, with also a lot of the art stuff, I think it's just great overall. And as you can see, 1.9 thousand views at the moment on the Twitch category is definitely an improvement to whenever the game first started, and whenever, you know, we had that little bit of a quiet period after the initial release. So again, we're kind of in a quiet period of Wuthering Waves at the moment and still getting 1.9k viewers on Twitch. I think that's super, super nice. And I think that the Twitch drops definitely do help with that. So I hope we do see more Twitch drops in the future, and that, you know, after this event, it means that we can get more Twitch drops for future updates, because it will definitely help with the overall popularity of the update. And I think that if they did it with a lot of the even more popular characters, I definitely think that would help them, you know, boost their player base a ton. And I can't wait to see, you know, what they do with it. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you think that this is a good thing for Wuthering Waves, or do you think that we need even more events to keep a lot of the players engaged? Yeah, that's all I got for this video. If you did enjoy it, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as I said, go over to Gamer Subs and also join my Discord, which will be down in the link below. We've got a ton of stuff going on over there, so I definitely recommend going to go check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.